Yan. O, diba?
Kaya mo, diba?
Wow. Masigilo ka dyan.
Dali.
Dance. Dali dito, dance.
Success! La.
Woo!
Tang.
I-vlog mo yan? Sige.
Yes.
Hello.
Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Moon Festival or Mooncake Festival, is a harvest festival celebrated in Chinese culture. It is held on the 15th day of the 8th month of the Chinese lunisolar calendar with the full moon at night, corresponding to mid-September to early October of the Gregorian calendar. What is Mid-Autumn Festival in Singapore? It marks the end of the autumn harvest and the Hungry Ghost Festival, and was traditionally a time of thanksgiving to the gods. This 2,000-odd-year-old festival is also believed to originate from the tradition of worshipping the moon during the Song Dynasty. Marking the end of the autumn harvest, the Mid-Autumn Festival was traditionally a time to give thanks to the gods. It is also time the year the moon is at its brightest, which is why lunar legends have always been attached to the celebration. The folklore that has us over the moon. Just like many festivals, the Mid-Autumn Festival is rife with mythical stories. The most bittersweet and popular folklore follows the moon goddess. Chang'e, her husband Hou was a Chinese archer who saved the world from burning to ashes by shooting down 9 blazing suns, leaving just one. He was rewarded with an elixir of immortality, but decided not to consume it to be with his wife. Knowing about the elixir, a greedy apprentice Peng Beng broke into Wu Yi's house but was caught by Chang'e. In the turn of events, Chang'e drank the elixir and floated to the moon. Left alone on Earth, the devastated Hou prepared a feast each year when the moon glowed the brightest, just to catch a glimpse of his wife. It is soon turned into tradition of offering worship to the moon goddess. Mid-Autumn Festival in Singapore. The festivities often begin from September to October. Enjoy the area flies up around the city. Delhi's mooncake, they signify family reunion and magical moon viewing parties filled with the lanterns at your nearest park. Hotels and restaurants begin the sale of mooncake as early as 2 months before the main event, so get your orders in PST and you'll love a round-up traditional and unique mooncake. The exciting events of Mid-Autumn Festival 2023. Number 1 is the Mid-Autumn Festival at Gardens by the Bay from September 15 to October 1. You can always expect Gardens by the Bay to put up a show-stopping displays to wow us during any festive season. And the Mid-Autumn Festival is no different, set to the theme of Gardens of Bloom, to celebrate reunion between loved ones. The vibrant lantern display is inspired by Chinese myths and legend. Enter the flower dome to admire the chrysanthemum charm floral showcase. You'll feast your eyes on 80 varieties of the flower, including more than 10 new ones that make their Southeast Asian debut. They'll sit alongside a life-size Mongolian yard, made especially for the event. Dotting the gardens, you'll find 9 glowing lanterns including Garden of the Blooms at Golden Garden, the Pavilion, Super Tree Grove where you enjoy free cultural performances over the weekends, the Butterfly Lovers near the Floral Clock, and the Colonnade of Lights featuring 1,000 hand-painted lanterns by the walkway along Super Tree Grove. Plus, look forward to Asian Street, Fair of the Food Street, and Super Tree Grove and Cultural Workshop in the Cannonball Room. Don't forget to snap up with the first ever Gardens by the Bay Mooncake sets, made with the collaboration with the Capital Kipninsky Hotel Singapore. Floral flavors includes rose macadamia and chrysanthemum melon seed. Mid-Autumn Festival at Gardens by the Bay is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 18 Marina Gardens Drive, Singapore 0189553. Mid-Autumn Festival Tradition and Customs. One of the most commonly implemented traditions during the Mid-Autumn Festival is worshipping the moon, which is especially popular among the oldest generation. In Chinese culture, the moon symbolizes togetherness. Hence, why it's tradition to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival by having a big feast with friends or family. For those who aren't able to be with their friends and family during the festival, they instead send celebration messages to their loved ones to show they are thinking of them. Gifting. When coming together with your family, it is common to give items to show appreciation. The most commonly gifted items during the Mid-Autumn Festival prepared are mooncake, the go-to gift, tea, to accompany those delicious mooncakes, fruit basket for a healthy but delicious option, osmanthus wine, a traditional preparing with mooncakes. Mid-Autumn Festival activities. There are a whole host of Mid-Autumn Festival activities to keep you and the kids busy during the festival period, including building your own lanterns to light up the sky and help a better gaze at the moon. Some of the most popular Mid-Autumn Festival activities include reuniting with the family over dinner, eating mooncakes, appreciating the moon, worshipping the moon, make and hanging colorful lanterns, drinking osmanthus wine, giving gifts, sending celebration messages to loved ones, shopping. Over the years, some traditions like worshipping the moon have slowly started fading away and been replaced with the new ones like shopping and travel. Number 3 is food. Okay. The most commonly eaten food and gifted item during the festival are mooncakes, which symbolizes togetherness and longevity. Originating over 700 years ago, mooncakes have an extensive history behind them. In the 13th century, the Mongols successfully invaded China, starting the oppressive Yuan dynasty in 1271 to 1368. It is said that an attempt to overthrow the Mongols, a rebel's leaders, confident Liu Bowen suggested a rebellion coincide with the autumn festival. Liu Bowen would give residents mooncake with the permission of the Mongols as a blessing of longevity to the Mongol leader. However, inside each cake, there was a piece of paper saying, "Kill the Mongols on the 15th day of the 8th month." This plan was successful and the Mongols were soon overthrown. While it's hard to gauge just how true this mooncake revolution stories, they do make for fun telling every year during the Mid-Autumn Festival period. Today, unlike this story might suggest, mooncakes are typically given as a gift to friends and family, as an expression of love and good wishes during the lead up to the Mid-Autumn Festival, and can come in a whole range of different flavors and varieties. Want to indulge in the go-to traditional delicacy of the Mid-Autumn Festival? Discover the best mooncake in Hong Kong. Yan. Mid-Autumn isn't just about mooncakes, Joe. The tradition of eating pumpkin during the Mid-Autumn Festival, for example, dates all the way back to ancient China, when poor people couldn't afford the mooncake and would buy and eat pumpkin instead. Nowadays, eating pumpkin during the Mid-Autumn Festival is pretty common, as it's supposed to bring good health. Wow! In Shanghai, where customs differ slightly, people have their own tradition of joining together over dinner to eat a hairy crab, dipped in vinegar and ginger. This is because hairy crabs are only in season in September and October, when the crabs are getting ready to lay with their eggs, which according to Chinese people is when they are the most delicious, making them a much sought after delicacy during the festive period. Another common delicacy eating during the Mid-Autumn Festival is taro, a traditional that dates back to the Qing dynasty. The pronunciation of taro, Yutao, is closely similar to Yutao. This means good luck, as Chinese locals believe that eating taro during Mid-Autumn Festival brings good luck, as well as expelling evil spirits and disasters. Wow, that's nice. Mooncake symbolizes family reunion. In Chinese culture, roundness symbolizes completeness and togetherness. A full moon symbolizes prosperity and reunion for the whole family. Round mooncakes complement the harvest moon in the night sky at the Mid-Autumn Festival. What is the story of the mooncake? It is said that the humble mooncake played an important role during the fall of Yuan dynasty. The Mongol rule was overturned by the Ming revolutionaries, who used these cakes as a medium to pass their messages. Some stories say they used hollow cake, taking out the egg yolk inside to hide these messages. What was the secret messages in the mooncakes? According to legend, Han Chinese revolutionaries heard the message, "Rise up in a revolt." On the day of the Mid-Autumn Festival, inside baked cakes and distributed them to the masses in order to deceive their Mongolian overlords back in the Yuan dynasty. That's 1271 1308 for all the historians. Thank you for watching. God bless.